Welcome to my updated morning routine. Yes, the clock on my phone does say 4:17 a.m. because I have bumped up my wake up time just a little bit to accommodate some new additions to my morning routine. I laid in bed for a couple minutes, but I didn't hit the snooze button, so that is a win. First thing I'm gonna do is head downstairs. Recently, we've been sleeping in the guest room upstairs while we re-sleep train Bowie, and I'm heading to my kitchen to chug a whole lot of water. That is how I start all of my days right now because I definitely felt myself getting dehydrated towards the end of the year last year. I was having a little bit of work burnout and not taking care of myself like I should, so I'm really trying to prioritize drinking a lot of water. I start every morning by chugging an entire glass of 15 ounces of water. Good morning. Pearly white's all ready to go. Now I'm gonna get dressed into my workout clothes. I only work out a few times a week, but on the mornings that I do, I put my workout clothes on right away because it just minimizes the opportunity for excuses to not work out. I even leave my workout shoes by the door that leads to the gym just so I can make it as easy as possible for myself. It is just gone 4:30. Which is the time I used to wake up, but that extra 15 minutes just helps me get all of the stuff done to get ready for my early morning. So now I am actually going to start my morning routine. Thank you guys for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, please make sure you do that. We'd love to have you join the fam. And I'm gonna get my meditation done. Last time in my morning routine video, I did meditate. It was the first time I'd ever started meditation, but I recently completed a course on TM, Transcendental Meditation, which is a different kind that was recommended to me by my therapist, by my friend Anna Lynn, by a lot of people who I really admire and respect. It's done in silence. You don't listen to an app, you don't listen to music or anything like that, and it is timed at 20 minutes. So I will see you around 4:50.
20 minutes later.
Now that my meditation is done, I'm heading back into the kitchen to get my coffee on. Can't start the day without a coffee. I'm definitely a coffee drinker, not a tea drinker. I love my Nespresso machine, and in the mornings I have the Intenso blend. It's a really dark roast, it's delicious. So start my day with coffee, and then I just go back to my little office where my reading nook is, and I look at my horoscope every single morning. I love the one from Scorpio Mystique. And then I've committed myself to reading 10 pages a day. I formed this habit probably 8 months ago, and then I fell out of it during the move. So it's something that I've really started to re-implement into my daily morning routine. 10 pages a day doesn't sound like a lot, but it's just a great way for me to actually manage this. My excuse to not read is always because I don't have the time, but everybody has time to read 10 pages a day. And it's amazing how quickly you can get through an entire book by reading just that. Got it done, got my running shoes on, and headed straight into the garage/gym. My reading ran a little long today because I'm reading a book that requires you to like journal with every chapter as well. And I got carried away with the journaling part. So normally it is like 5:15 when I start my workout, but it's just after 5:30 right now. That's fine. So I work out for half an hour. This is our little gym section. I don't use most of this stuff. Most of my workouts are like body weight, but I do use some dumbbells sometimes. So I'm gonna see what the workout requires of me today. I'm using my Sweat app today because I'm a little bit tired and I can't think for myself this morning. So the Sweat app kind of does all of the thinking for you. This is the app that I use. It's always a half-hour workout for me. I only work out 2 to 3 times a week at the moment, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, unless work is really busy on a Friday. I'm gonna stop procrastinating and just do this shit. High five, high five, high five. We did it! I'm gonna catch my breath for a minute. I'm gonna stretch. Stretching is very important. All stretched out. Finish off this water. So it's 6:05 a.m., 30 ounces of water. Did my meditation, got some reading and journaling done, and I finished my workout. The sun's not even up. This is why I love waking up at the butt crack of dawn. I mean, way before dawn, really, because the sun hasn't even risen. My family hasn't risen yet. The day hasn't really started. And I've already accomplished so much. Taking care of myself, which just makes me so much better equipped to take care of everybody and everything else that I need to get done in a day. Oh, I almost forgot to sanitize the mats. Very important. I don't think anybody's awake yet because I haven't heard any footsteps, which is awesome because that means I have time to shower and maybe even blow dry my hair before they're awake. Quiet. But before I hop in the shower, I refill my water. In my last morning routine, I talked about having a giant stainless steel water bottle with me at all times so that I stayed hydrated and stuff like that. I still use this occasionally and I bring it out with me whenever I leave the house. But recently, I started switching to these little mason jar glasses because they have measurements on the side for ounces, so I can actually monitor how much water I'm drinking. Right now I'm trying to aim for like 80 ounces of water a day, which means I only really have to have like 3.5 more of these, which is crazy because it's only 6 a.m. I'll probably have way more than that. These wide silicone straws make it so much easier to just gulp down so much water. Like, I'm shocking myself how fast I go through a glass. Whereas with my water bottle, I would normally just like have a sip or maybe a couple sips. But this, you can just really get through it. I don't know why. It's making me drink more water. Anyway, just saying. Got it on Amazon. Okay, today's a hair wash day, which means it's time to like, oh my God, it's time to seriously detoxify my scalp. I've been using this Vegamore scalp detoxifying serum. They sent me a bunch of their hair growth products and this was in there. And I always tell people, like, exfoliate your scalp, take care of your scalp, because if you want to grow your hair, that's a really important part. It's what your hair grows out of. And just because I only wash my hair twice a week, I like to just use this on my scalp, massage it in, really get it in there. And it'll help clear out any like sebum buildup from my natural oils, any product buildup, dry shampoo, all that kind of stuff. Looking good. I'm gonna leave that for 5 minutes, tweeze my brows or something, and then I'll get in the shower. I'm so fresh and so clean. So I'm just gonna do a little morning face routine. It's really simple in the mornings, and then I'm gonna blow dry my hair before my bangs start to dry all crazy. Somebody woke up! Yeah. Okay, you gonna sit up here while we finish blow drying? Yeah? Now that Josh and Bowie are awake, it is time to start my mom portion of the morning routine, which always starts with lots of dishes and errandy chores around the house. We chip away at it throughout the day, but I always kind of put in the last load of dishes before we go to bed, and in the morning, I unload the dishwasher, put away anything that's been drying in the rack, and clean anything from that morning. Once the dishes are all done, I head upstairs to make the bed. Making Bowie's bed is actually a new habit that I'm trying to form, because now that she's in a big big girl bed. It's a bed. It's not a crib anymore. She's got a duvet and pillows and lots of toys and stuffed animals and stuff all over that bed. So it's important that it looks nice and fresh for her. And then, like I said, we're sleeping in the guest room right now. So that is why I'm making this bed, which is not our bed, but it's the guest bed and it still needs to get made. Are you gonna make mommy some breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What are you gonna make me?
Baby Yankee. Yeah, baby Yankee.
Oh.
Baby Yankee.
Do I get a cupcake for breakfast?
Baby Yankee.
Or a baby ice cream, whatever you want to call it. What else are you gonna make me for breakfast? I need a well-balanced breakfast here.
Yeah, potato.
Tomato?
Yeah, tomato.
Fomato?
Yeah.
Spoon?
Yeah.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, tofu.
And the pan?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, there's your pan. Get to cooking. Yeah. Josh just took over upstairs, so while Bowie's preoccupied in the playroom, I'm gonna make myself my second cup of coffee. This one is just decaf, but it's a placebo effect. It keeps me going for the rest of the morning. I'm also gonna have a little bite of something to eat so I can take my vitamins, which I keep right here next to the coffee machine. I find keeping my vitamins right next to the coffee, which I know I'm going to have every single day, helps me to remember to take them, because that's my biggest issue with vitamins, is just forgetting to take them daily. Obviously, I'm struggling to form sentences at this point, so let's get this second coffee in my system and then we'll go from there. Vitamins I take every day are from a brand called Ritual, who is collaborating with me on this video. Thank you very much, Ritual, for being a part of it. And thank you for making super clean vitamins that I feel great about taking every day. Now, I have to be clear that you do not need to take these vitamins with food. They actually have a slow release capsule, so it digests later on in your system. It's a habit. So I like to have a little bit of a banana or a little something in my stomach while I'm taking my vitamins. I'm taking the Essential for women, and Josh also has the Essential for men, which we keep in the same little area, but he'll take his later, I guess. Ritual was started by a woman who, when she was pregnant, was going through her house and just getting rid of everything that had ingredients in it that she did not like. She was really committed to creating a vitamin line that has completely traceable ingredients. They're very open policy about their supply chain. They share everything with the consumer, so if you want more information, definitely check out their website. They're also committed to vegan-friendly products, so you still get your omegas, but they don't use fish oil. Like I said, I try to make this as easy of a habit to keep for myself as possible, because that's where I've always fallen off with vitamin taking in the past, is that I just forget. So I keep the vitamins right beside the coffee machine. That's something I know I never forget, ever, is having my coffee. So it makes it really obvious. And another thing that Ritual does is you also subscribe, so it arrives at your doorstep monthly. You don't need to think about reordering it or replenishing your supply or anything like that. They do the thinking for you. They seriously taste so good, like minty fresh. Is that weird? It's kind of a nice thing, right? In the morning, like minty fresh vitamins to start your day. It's perfect. If you sign up and you are not satisfied after your first month of use, you can cancel and get your money back. So if you're interested in trying these out, use my code Shenae at checkout on ritual.com and you will get a discount. I will leave the link in the video description below, so make sure you use that code so you don't miss out on the discount. Everybody loves a discount, right? I keep remembering all of these amazing things about the company that I'm forgetting. So another awesome thing about the company that I absolutely love, because we are making a real effort in our household to minimize our carbon footprint and make sure that we are recycling and living as sustainably as possible with a toddler. They are really committed to minimizing their own carbon footprint as a company, and I can just really get behind any company that's making that effort, because climate change is real, people. Gonna make some breakfast. Bowie's a little bit under the weather, so I'm thinking banana pancakes, because it's her favorite thing to eat and it'll make her really happy. Let's do it. These pancakes are not the healthiest pancakes in the world. In fact, they're not really healthy at all, but they are delicious. So I will include the really simple recipe down in the video description below if you're interested in making some really yummy, unhealthy pancakes. Yay! Happy dance. Breakfast is done. The kitchen is cleaned again. All the dishes are done. I try to do it as I cook, and we never, ever, ever leave the kitchen with dirty dishes in the sink after a meal because it just piles up throughout the day, and that would be insane and also disgusting because the kitchen's just in the middle of the house, and there's nothing I hate more than the sight of dirty dishes. So it's now 9 a.m. It's later than it normally would be for me in the morning, but I made pancakes. So that always takes a little bit more time than like cereal or something simple like that. So now I'm gonna just whack on a little face, get me dressed, get Bowie dressed, and then the day begins. Comfortable for a day, working from home, playing with Bowie at home, and maybe we'll go out to a park or something, but super low-key day ahead. And yeah, dressed for the occasion. It is now 9:08, so I'm gonna get her dressed, and hopefully by 9:30 the day is beginning and we're all done with our morning routine. Wish me luck in getting her dressed, because sometimes it doesn't happen that quickly. We did it! We did it! And let's see what time it is. It is, whoo! You see that, folks? 9:25. High five? Just gonna leave me hanging. That was like a second workout. But we're done. My goodness. 9:25. The morning routine is complete. I feel so good for getting everything that I got done already today. And this is like the time that most people start work and stuff. So feeling accomplished. I gotta go play. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're feeling motivated and inspired to start your day early, get out of bed, and make the most of your day. If you want some tips on how to wake up early, because that's the #1 question I get asked when I tell people how early I wake up, I wrote a blog post on it, so you can click the link in the video description to go and read that. Some really helpful tips there. As always, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.